and welcome back to the Happy Curtain Call podcast. We are your hosts, Katie
and Nadia,
and welcome to Sing Your Sunday.
We have a guest today for the ASMR.
Yes.
Cameraman, can you open the jug?
Whisper during the ASMR.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't. Yes. We also have Christmas cookies. And Happy Hanukkah? When does Hanukkah start?
Christmas.
No,
it starts on Christmas.
It starts on Christmas?
I think so, yeah.
Does it go into January?
You're right, let me check. I don't want to be wrong, so...
Happy Hanukkah and Happy Christmas. And now, Katie's going to introduce our guest, right, Katie?
Yes, I am. Okay, so our guest today is Bella.
Yay!
Hi. Right. So we don't have to explain, right? Okay, so you're gonna take 30 seconds to explain about yourself.
Do you want to say something?
I was thinking about this, like, what am I gonna say? Like, literally, I was like, what am I gonna say?
We have like 5 more seconds. It's gonna take 50 here to get this.
That's alright.
So
It takes her a second.
Let me know and I can still
this
work.
half
Do it.
Christmas cookie.
Which looks like a...
Wait, there's a Christmas cookie that wasn't baked.
where? What?
Oh.
I'm still gonna eat it though.
Okay.
Yo,
So you've don't do 45. Do you want to be nice?
yeah, we can do 45.
Let's do 45. Okay, 45 seconds to say anything about yourself.
Sorry.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Hi, my name's Bella. I'm a sophomore theater major at our school. And I'm an assistant, the assistant. Oh my god, I was the assistant director on the fall play, and I'm really happy to be here. I'm a big fan. Yay, yay, yay! I think that's it.
That's it. You have 20 more seconds.
20 more seconds.
40 more.
20.
Okay.
Tell us more about yourself.
Oh my god, I don't know. I really like pink, so that's why I love this podcast. No, joking. But I also just love theater. It's like what I want to do when I grow up, and I just love everything about everything. It's great.
Yay! You bit off the head first.
I did.
Should kill it. She killed it.
Or the head of it. Fine.
That's it. Okay. Because we're talking about food, what is your favorite tech and drinks now?
That's my favorite question. I think, okay. So I usually order on tech days, like tech week. So I'll go with like order. I usually get like Wingstop, and that's like 10-piece boneless wings, Parmesan. There we go. And then, but like snack, I think Cheez-Its. Or like a bunch of candy that I should not be eating. So like Sour Patch Kids or something like that. Okay, anyway, that's my mom.
You can answer.
Okay, answer?
Yeah, that's fine.
On the pod?
On the pod.
On the pod. Guys.
Just tell her she's gonna be on the pod.
Oh, you know why? Because what time should I like I need like a time. Yeah, I don't know. I'm figuring it out.
Can you tell her just from the universe that she is on the podcast? I think might be recording her sound.
I'm just letting you know you are currently on the podcast. Say hi to Happy Curtain Call podcast. Okay! I love everything. My favorite drink for like tech week would be like a poppy from Target, like the strawberry lemonade one. That's my favorite.
Yes.
Yes, that's my favorite. But that's it.
Yes. First question down.
Okay.
We're gonna be asking you a lot.
We're going to be asking you a lot. So,
Great, yay!
And they're long too.
yeah, there are lots.
It's okay. It's a
I
party.
did a lot of.
We went in depth this time.
Listen
Okay.
to Colin.
We'll go-
Please do.
Yeah. He is our producer at this point. He is our manager.
Put it credits.
Fair credits, Mr. Collins. Unofficial.
Unofficial producers.
No, I guess it's a
Manager.
manager because we produced
Yeah,
it.
we produced it.
Anyway,
Anyway.
back to topic, like Mr. Hans said. Tell the story of how Mr. Hans asked you to be student director. Did it shock?
Did you have to say yes on the spot?
Oh my gosh. Okay. So, Nadia kind of knows this story.
To us?
You do. You
No.
should. So, you were in the play. Thanks, Nadia. So,
Oh.
right. So, we had to do a play, like a student-directed play for our finals freshman year. And basically, it was like a week before we had to actually perform it. And Mr. Collins called me over to his desk. I'm like, oh my god, what did I do? He's like, Bella, I know you doubt yourself, but this is very good. And I think that you really have some, like, you know, talent for this. I want you to be an assistant director, student assistant director for the fall play next year. Let me know by Friday. You don't have to say yes, but I do think this would be a good opportunity for you. Let me know. Obviously, I was shocked. I was like, what are you talking about right now? So, when I had to decide over the couple of days, I mean, in my head, I already said, yes, obviously, I want to. But I don't think I realized how much work it would actually be and, like, how much went into it. But at the end of the day, when I went over and I was like, oh my god, I was so excited, and I would really love to on Friday, he was like, well, girl, all right. And that's what happened.
Yeah.
Yay!
That leads us into our next question.
Which
is-
sorry, a little dragged out, but that's the story.
Oh, no, you're good. We literally get off topic every time we do this, so it's fine. That leads into our next question. Did you start having ideas for Tom Tom in the summer? Did you start planning the process in the summer?
Okay, so basically, I obviously, oh my gosh, I had listened to the show, like the music, and I looked up like a YouTube video. That YouTube video, no tea, no shade, but that was terrible. Like the vlog, no tea, no shade. No, don't see this. It's okay. And it was not that good, so it was kind of hard to like figure out anything. But I did come up with like a little bit of ideas. I was busy, but I did come up with a little bit of things. So when we came in September, I was like, okay, I have something. So there you go.
So you had the script during the summer.
Yeah, so I could read through it. I read it like, because I don't like sitting down just like reading the whole thing and just feel like that can be tedious if it's just by myself. So I like popcorn read it, you know, throughout the summer. So
Yeah,
that's good. There you go.
I'm trying to find a question. That's like, ooh.
Like a go.
Do you like directing more than acting?
Okay. So it's like the upsides and downsides of it, because I feel mean when I'm directing sometimes, because I don't want to like make anybody mad. That's just like my issue. But when I'm acting, I feel like I have ideas for stuff and I can't really say anything because it's not my job. I'm not supposed to be saying anything. But I don't know. Like I said, there's like ups and downs to both. But I think I've done acting more, so I would say acting because I'm just more used to it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you want to do more directing in the future?
Yes, please.
Please.
Please, because I really do enjoy it. It's a good process. It's stressful, but it's a good process. I like it.
Were you a part of the casting process? And if so, what was the hardest part about it?
Okay, so it's kind of like, yes, I was, but no, I wasn't. Because I got to sit in on the auditions, but I didn't really have any say. The music director, Mr. Collins, sat down together and decided it. I was out of the room. Because he didn't want me, like, you know, anything with, like, people. So I think the hardest part when I was, like, just at least writing notes, I didn't have to do the hard part. While I was taking notes, was just, like, visualizing, like, who could be each character and just trying to make sure I got everything down. Because he did use some of my notes for the thing. Maybe. I don't know. Let me know. Collins, I know you're watching this. So, yeah. It wasn't really that bad. I just got to sit in and watch. But it was awky. Because it's most of my friends. So I'm just like... It is people that are, like, older than me. It's, like, seniors and juniors. And I'm, like, critiquing them. But I literally in my notes, I was like, oh my god, she's so good. Oh my god. I want to be that girl. So, that's literally my notes. that was it.
Yes. So it's like you were, but not really.
Exactly. Yeah.
What was your job as student director of Tom?
Okay. That's like, okay. So, it seems like a simple question, but I feel like
You can go in as much or little detail as you
okay,
want.
Right.
thanks. For TomTom, I felt like like obviously I did a lot, but the main thing was in the beginning I did blocking, so it was just like I would call some scenes and I would do some, you know, and I would like give ideas here and there. So I got to like chime in, and then towards the end of the process, it was more of, like the tech things and making sure that things were running smoothly, and notes, and I had to do a Q to Q by myself for a minute, like a whole hour of a Q to Q by myself.
I'm
That
gonna
was
pause you.
Yes.
For anyone who doesn't know what a Q to Q is,
yes.
basically, and you can correct me if I'm wrong,
No.
it's basically for every scene, light change, sound change, you stop the whatever you're doing and you place it and you run through it
Yes.
and stuff, and then you just keep going until the next line or cue line for sound or lights. I think it's the most annoying thing for everyone involved. I think it's the best part when you don't have a cue change, so then you don't have to do your scenes. That's the best part as an actor, but I don't think it would be fun
No.
doing it.
No. I felt really bad for them because they all looked like all the actors looked like they were crashing out during it, and same. Because it can be stressful when you have a headset over your thing and everybody's like just trying to finish the Q to Q as quickly as possible because obviously we still have stuff to run. There was still more needed to do, and we just needed to finish. It was stressful, but I'm glad I did it because afterwards, I don't know, I just felt like accomplished that I was able to do it. But the point of this is, I did various of like a bunch of little different things, just the assistant part of it, things I needed to get done and things I needed to happen, and if honestly, what do you call it? I have to give like most of the credit to Mr. Collins though, because I was learning a lot through this experience, and he really was like making sure that, the show ran smoothly and stuff. But yeah, love you Collins. Yeah.
So, or do you want to say it?
You can say it.
Okay. So, how did student directing TomTom impact your everyday life in school and out of school?
Okay, this is crazy. Let me think. So, in school, I think I made a lot of new friends, cause, what do you call it? I didn't know a lot of, like, the juniors this year and the seniors, but now I got to know a lot of them. They're very nice, and they're just great people, and also I feel like it helps my confidence a bit in school, like, with talking to people, cause I was, like, very scared to talk to any of the upperclassmen, in the beginning of the process for TomTom, but then when I got into it, it's just like, it got better. But outside of school, it just added like another layer of like my, like things I need to do in my life, but I feel like it like, oh, I'm saying like a lot. Oh, I'm like counting it in my head.
For anyone who doesn't go to our school, our lovely, 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 lovely manager, Mr. Collins, unofficially
Nadia.
loves.
Official title.
We cannot say in his class or just in general. And now it actually annoys me when people say he would in class. I think if it was more than 3, he would start counting on his hands how many you said. I think in our class the longest was 20.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know as long as I feel like I remember it was 12.
I'll count in my world class people sometimes.
Oh my god, I do that to so many people.
Because there's some people I just know that they just naturally say it a lot.
Yeah.
So I just start.
Okay.
But I'll edit the podcast and I'm like, no, I said it too many times.
There you go. We're fixing it now. So, basically, outside of school has just added another layer of things in my life. But I think it helped me a lot to realize, balancing. Because I knew it was an important part of going to a performing arts school. You need to be able to balance everything in your life. With shows in school. But with TomTom, it helped me a lot more. So I think inside and out of school, positive. I was very, stressed. But that's normal. It's okay.
Did you use any props from Bokod, which is what you directed last year? That was our TUA, her plays for our final. Did you use any of them?
So I gave the idea that we could use the candles from Bokod. I don't remember if we ended up using. I think we used them, but then we did it so where what do you call it? The ensemble can come down into the stage because okay, let me explain. Originally, they were in like we have our school in a black box. There's like a balcony part where the audience could sit, but we used it in the beginning where the ensemble would come out and they will hold candles during this like funeral scene, right? Or during another scene, you know, they could be there. But then we changed it, which I like a lot better. They're on these platforms that are on the sides of the stage and they sing into a mic when they're technically, you know, not in the scene. And it added a lot more and made them more involved, and I like that a lot better. But in conclusion, yes, a little bit. So there, got there eventually.
Was there any part of Tom Tom that like resonated with you?
Wow. Okay, yeah. I think the whole fact of like, so Tom Tom, I know you guys definitely talked about the story, but I feel like the main like plot point is just like growth and changing throughout a journey, and not just for yourself but for, you know, the people around you, and it's like not being selfish. So I think that the plot point of like the old man changing throughout his journey and realizing like my box that I live in isn't what's only out there. There's more out there. So I think that resonated with me a lot because I think that was just like a great message to share. I really liked that a lot.
Yes. And on that note, that will be our last question for this Sunday episode. Sorry.
Or not really, actually. Never mind.
Well, it depends. Do you count? Another question, I guess. Do you count Sunday as the new week or the end of an old week?
Oh.
Leave in the comments below.
Yeah.
Question of the day. Question of the day.
I don't even know.
We'll have Bella on Thursday. So this is not the end of us talking about Tom Tom and other things. Yes. That we're going to figure out after this, because we only have 2 more emotions for you that we wrote down.
Oh, that's okay. I like ramble. We can ramble. Like,
Yes. Mr. Collins, we tried. 2 times. 2 episodes.
We know you're watching.
We know you're watching. We've made the effort.
Say it's good. Say it's good right now.
Right now?
Say it's a good episode.
Comment that you love this episode like the last time, right?
Right, we saw that.
Right?
I saw that.
It was viewed by the masses. Right? Yeah.
Wait, what? Or tell me later.
Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much
Thank you
so much for being on this.
Thank you so much for having
I
us.
know. We'll see you all on the next Thursday. Bye!